Good morning, everyone. We'll begin the morning service of the World Messianic Church of America, Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing a paradise on this earth. Amatsu-Norito and Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Taka amahara ni kamuzu marimasu. Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite. Sumemi oya kamu izanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no himuka no tachi hana no. Odo no ahagi hara ni. Misogi harai tamo utoki ni narimaseru. Harai dono o kamitachi moro moro no magagoto tsumi kegareo. Harai tamae kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshio. Amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomoni. Ame no fuchi koma no mimi furi tatete. Kikoshi meseto kashi komi momaosu. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie mi oya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Oshie mi oya nushi no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kamnagara tamachi hai mase. Kamnagara tamachi hai mase. Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, health, peace, and prosperity are reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated for group Johrei. May God and Meishu-sama bless you. Sama's teaching this morning is entitled Honesty and is found on the Daily Inspirations, page 60. Foolish are the ones who tell lies. They harm themselves with their own tongues. God recognizes sincere, honest people above all others and grants them boundless, limitless blessings. People may speak of wealth and earthly possessions. However, whatever they have cannot compare with honesty, a truly priceless treasure. Many people profess faith in God, but just thinking so has little meaning. There must be some outward expression of one's faith in God. The demonstration of faith is very simple trustworthiness. We must always speak the truth so that others will have no doubt about our words. Then they will associate with us without fear of any kind of trouble, knowing we have a fine and upright character. It's not really difficult to achieve such a reputation. Should avoid telling lies and committing any dishonest acts, and instead place the interests of others before our own. By helping them out of their difficulties and showing them unfailing kindness, they will be made happier by our presence. In this way, we will certainly win their love and respect. While we must be trustworthy in our relationships with others, it is far more important to be worthy of God's trust, the most precious of all. With the trust of God, we can live full and happy lives. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service, and thank you for your continuous prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters and accidents. This morning, the faith experience I want to share with you is from Teresinha de Jesus Oliveira. She's from the Muriqui Johrei Center in Rio de Janeiro. At 69 years old, Teresinha has been a member of our church for 17 years. 2022, she began to experience a financial crisis due to problems with the maintenance of the rented house where she lived, such as leaks and mold. She and her husband had many expenses with repairs to the property, which is quite old, and debts accumulated. All of this caused them great concern, especially because they had had the divine scroll in their home since 2013, and these adverse conditions delayed the fulfillment of their dream of dedicating the Mita Maya home ancestors shrine. March of 2022, she spoke with her minister and was advised to intensify her dedications with the purpose of guiding people to the divine work. She received and channeled Johrei regularly, read the teachings of Meishu-sama, offered gratitude donations, and led Johrei gatherings at her home. She increased her weekly dedication time. Every Friday, she arrived at the center in the morning and dedicated herself until 3 p.m. She and her husband also began dedicating themselves to nature farming and the center's vegetable garden, inviting attendees to participate in experimental activities while channeling Johrei. To their great happiness, in October 2022, a woman who participated in the workshop activities of nature farming and Johrei gatherings received the Ohikari. 2023, her husband and daughter, too, were also granted the Ohikari. During this period, the expenses with renovations decreased, and with the amount from a year-end bonus, they were able to pay off their debts and restore their financial balance. In December 2023, they found a much newer house in perfect condition and moved the following month. In February 2024, they had the Mitamaya dedicated and were filled with joy. Teresinha now dedicates herself weekly to the vegetable gardening, liturgy, and the guidance of attendees at her Johrei Center. She expresses her deep gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the blessings and protection received, and she commits to continue serving the divine work to save as many people as possible for the establishment of paradise on earth. Thank you very much for attending this morning service and listening to this beautiful faith experience. Wish you all a blessed day. And with this concludes our morning service.